richesse, dette et crédit, capital humain, etc. Donc ce sont quelques exemples des dimensions de résilience que sont sorties en Haïti. Je crois que les dimensions peut-être vont être différentes dans chaque pays ou chaque étude, etc. Mais une idée de ce que nous avons, ce dont nous avons besoin de faire dans notre travail dans différents pays.
Peut-être moi, je pense que au DRC, sécurité et protection va être vraiment importante. Mais peut-être en Éthiopie, ça c'est pas quelque chose que
va ressortir.
Donc, so I was just saying that in the DRC, maybe a dimension of resilience like security and protection is really going to come out as something very, very important to measure. But maybe in the case of Ethiopia, it's not something as such a high priority to measure.
So Peter, we do want to share with them the template. Do you think we should do that now? Do we have time or after? We have like 2 minutes. Yeah. Because it's in their packet.
Oh.
Maybe we can explain it. So the last page of your behind the agenda is this template for a problem set that Peter was referring to. And right now, it's just a draft. It's something that we came up with when we worked with the Ethiopia team and the Somalia team, the Horn. And what it is, as Peter was saying, is that, you know, eventually we have to share with the innovators what the problems are that they're trying to find solutions to, and help them to be able to address those innovations. So we can walk through it, and then Peter, if you need or Sophia need to explain any of it in French, I'll let you do that. But it's just a template right now, so we want your input if this is going to be helpful. But there's some basic demographic information that would be filled out at the top. And in the second box where it says the geographical area of focus and the relevant contextual factors, we thought that anything that is important for people looking at the problem to know related to that specific context, like it may be a water issue, but if there's some specific cultural or contextual factors, then those should be noted. Does that make sense, or should we translate?
We already went through this.
Okay. So you're the ones who can tell us what we need to add.
Because just to emphasize, this was just the first idea for a template. This can completely change, or you know,
yeah,
whatever. But it's.
So then the second, then this row here, we're talking about the family. Now, right here in the Atlas software, it allows you to group these. The codes around family, so that's why you would list the family if we're doing that. Then the vulnerability factors that you found in the data are dealing with this issue. But just as important, the adaptive capacities. What did you find from the data that showed what people were already doing to address this challenge? And then moving forward, you know, in some of your questions, you asked them about their possible innovations, their interventions, what they think may be good. So anything that comes out of your focus group that the community says that they think would help solve the problem, you would put in this box. And then also there's a box for existing innovations or interventions. Maybe there's already a program going on. Maybe someone didn't list it, but in your literature review and in your other research, you know of existing programs that deal with some of these issues. Those should be noted, so that when someone is trying to come up with a solution, they already know, you know, what's already happening, what others in the community are saying, what your data showed you that people are suggesting. Because the solutions, we think, probably will come from the communities rather than from someone outside who doesn't understand the context of the problem. Does that make sense? Yes?